Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a meal prep. This video I recorded a long time ago, but I didn't post it. Why? Cause I don't know, I didn't post it. So first, we're gonna start cutting some onions. We're gonna do meal prep for 4 to 3 days. If you want to, you can do it for 1 day or for 1 week. It's up to you. I'm gonna be doing some ground beef to make it with pasta. The ingredients will be onions, and first I'm gonna be cutting it in little pieces. I like it like that, but if you like bigger pieces on your pasta or on your food, just don't cut it, or you can cut it on bigger pieces. And then we're gonna be cutting some peppers. In this recipe, you can use the veggies that you want. If you want to use onions, use it. If you don't want to, don't use it. If you want to use pepper, you can use it. And if you don't want to, don't use it. So here, be creative. Everybody likes foods different ways. So I like it this way with veggies like onions, peppers, garlic, etc. Sometimes I like it with oregano, but in this moment I didn't have oregano, so I didn't add it. I didn't put none. But if you want to, I highly recommend you to put it, because that tastes bomb. That tastes delicious. I'm gonna be using these peppers, are red and yellow. If you have different colors, you can use them, or if you don't want to add them, just don't add it. I highly recommend you to do it, because for me, they have a great taste, and the meat gonna taste so good. Again, if you like to cut it in bigger pieces, cut in bigger pieces, and if you don't want to cut it, just don't cut it and just put it like that on the pasta. Then I'm gonna be putting everything in a bowl. So the onions, the peppers, and the meat. If you wash your meat, it's up to you. I don't wash it. When it's ground beef, you don't need it. But if you want to wash it, just wash it. I'm gonna be adding some sazon, everything mixed. I love that sazon, tastes so good. Have pepper already, so you don't have to add peppers, and also have garlic. Use as much as you can. I'm gonna be using a lot because I like my food with taste. But if you don't want to add it, just don't add it. And if you have something else, you can use something else. And don't forget to give it a good mix, and all the taste is gonna be on your meat. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro. If you have fresh, better. But if you don't have it, in this case like me, just you can add it like that. Dry cilantro. Then some black pepper. Even though the others doesn't have pepper already, I just add a little bit extra because I like it. I like the taste. Then here you can be creative. You can use whatever you want, whatever you like in your meat. You can use it here. And if you just like it plain, so just leave it plain. Here, then I'm gonna be using oregano. If you have oregano, please use it. And if you don't, just don't. Now it's time to cook. So put it on your pan with a little bit of oil if you want to, and if you don't want to, just put it like that. When the pan is already hot, put the meat when the pan is hot, and just leave it like that for a couple minutes. Now I'm gonna put the water to boil, and then I'm gonna add the pasta. In my case, I like the pasta water with salt. If you like it without salt, just don't add it, but I like to use it. I like to add salt, and sometimes when I have garlic, I just add the garlic to the water, and like that gonna taste more better. Gonna taste like more garlic. I love garlic in the pasta. If pasta don't have garlic, it's not for me, okay? It's not for me. Mix, and here in that point, if you like to add water, do it. Just cook the meat how you like it. I like it like this. And then when it's almost time to add water or whatever, I let it boil or cook a little bit longer. And now some salt to the water. This is the pasta that I'm gonna be using. It's Barilla and it's Protein Max or Protein Plus. If you don't have that pasta, you can use any, so use your favorite. If you have gluten-free pasta or you like it gluten-free, just use it gluten-free. In this case, I didn't have it. I just had that option. And sometimes to add a little bit extra protein on my food, I just choose Protein Plus pasta. And while this cook or finish cooking, we're gonna be season or other meat. That will be chicken breast. The chicken breast, I like it with sazon like turmeric, garlic, oregano, black pepper, and a little bit olive oil, and I'm gonna put it in a pan. When the meat is almost done, I'm gonna add that veggie. Is carrot. If you like it, you can add it, and if you don't like it, just don't add it. You can add cabbage if you like it, the white one or the purple one. I don't like cabbage, so that's why I choose carrots. point, you're gonna add your favorite tomato paste. I'm gonna be using this one. This one is like more thick, so don't use a lot. And if you want to use just a regular one like Prego or Ragu, use that one. I prefer this one because it's more thick, so I can use a little bit less and just mix it and let it cook for a little bit, like 5 to 4 minutes. Now I'm gonna be washing my quinoa. The quinoa, I'm gonna eat it with the chicken breast. I wash it a couple times because sometimes when you don't wash it right, it's gonna be a little bit bitter. So make sure you wash it at least 4 to 5 times, and you can leave it in water 4 to 5 minutes. At this time, the meat is already done. I'm gonna be adding my pasta. You don't have to add the pasta now. You can add it when it's done and you're gonna serve it. But for me, that I'm doing meal prep, I just add it now, mix it, and then I just have to weigh my food and put it on the bowls, and that's it. Mix, and at this point, if you want to, you can add some ricotta cheese, mozzarella, or whatever you want. It's up to you. My quinoa, I make it like this. I always fry a little bit of onions with some sazon and pepper, and then I add a little bit of water and let it cook at least for 2-3 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the quinoa. The onions in my case give a really good taste to the quinoa. If you don't want it with that taste, don't add it, but I highly recommend you to put some sazon on it. Now it's time for my favorite, the chicken breast. Make sure to use a good pan and use a little bit of oil, can be olive oil or avocado, and please heat the pan so good, and then you can add the chicken. When the onions and the seasons are at this time or looking like that, you can add the quinoa now. my chicken like this, crispy, golden. I don't like white chicken, okay? So let that cook. And now it's time to serve. I'm gonna be using a food scale. I'm gonna be weighing my food. If you like to weigh it, and if you don't like it, just don't weigh it. Snack time. I'm gonna be doing overnight oats. I'm gonna use oats, honey, milk, and fruits. If you have chia seeds, I highly recommend you to use it, but at that time I didn't have it, so I did it without it. Also, the granola gonna be optional, but I'm gonna be using like maybe 1 tablespoon of granola. It's not that healthy, but I like it. If you have blueberries, strawberries, pineapple, or whatever you want, add it. I highly recommend you to use it. I'm gonna be using blueberries in this case, and then when I was ready to eat it, I add also strawberries to mine. Now it's time to serve the quinoa and the chicken. If you are in a calorie deficit, just weigh it. And if you don't want to weigh it, just don't weigh it. meal prep will be like for 4 to 5 days. Of course, this is just my lunch and my snack. For my dinner and my breakfast, I will be doing something else. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really enjoy creating for you guys. And if you like it, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Bye. See you in the next video.